Have I ever told you the story of the old man and the young boy? Well, you see, the young boy walks up to the old man and says, "I want to see the world." The old man laughs and says, No, you don't." The young boy was surprised by his answer and says, Yes, I do. You've seen the world. Why wouldn't I?" The old man calmly replies, "Because you don't travel the world to see it." You don't go to Iceland to see it. You see, you go to Iceland to know what it means to breathe fresh air. Even when it takes your breath away altogether. You go to Iceland to understand how the world was made. And feel that power for yourself. You don't go to the Andes to see them. You go to know what it's like to stand on top of the world. You go to grow closer to the clouds. You go to the Andes to understand how our ancestors lived with the mountains. You don't go to the Galapagos Islands to see them. You go to hang out with the locals. You go to explore an ocean so pure, you realize this is how God intended. And you go to understand how life grew to exist on our planet. You don't go to the deserts of the American Southwest just to see them. You go to be one with time itself. You go to walk amongst the layers of the earth, dating back billions of years. And listen closely to the sound of nothing. You go to get a little dirty. To get a little sandy. And maybe to get a little wet. You don't go to the Amazon rainforest to see it. You go to experience one of the last true wildernesses. And exist with nature in its purest form. You see, we don't travel to simply see the world, but to feel it, to know it, to live it. We travel to understand what it means to be a part of it. And that is why you should go. Because I promise you, you want so much more than to see the world. The ESOL program at Crest Carmelite High School is an honors club dedicated to environmental stewardship and the opportunity for students to push themselves beyond their perceived limits. We cycle through 4 thematic years encompassing Southern California ecology, including desert, mountain, forest, and ocean, allowing every student the opportunity to engage in each theme regardless of when they begin high school. Students partake in numerous seminars discussing environmental challenges each biome faces, various day and weekend trips, and a culminating multi-day expedition rotating between international and domestic destinations, which includes service opportunities, self-reflection, and exciting adventures. In doing so, our boys leave Crest young men ready to embrace nature and advocate for the health and sustainability of our world.